Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Hope you are all well and safe. Today's video is all about baking. And I'm baking my cake as well because I am 26 and I normally have this cake when it's my birthday, and I always beg my mom to always bake this cake as well. It's a Filipino dessert. It's called I can't always pronounce this, so bear with me. It's called refrigerator cake, and normally it would look like this. The way that my mom does it, it's more like an actual like chiffon cake. So that's what I'm gonna do for you guys today, is how to make this specific cake, because it's my favorite cake as well, and I'm excited. And also I'm making it dairy free. It's unfortunate that I am dairy free. I love sweet things, and majority of the dessert has milk in it. So this is my alternative to baking a Filipino dessert, and it's my favorite of all time. Anyways, before I carry on with this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get more updates of videos like this. And I hope you like the video. Bye! So the ingredients that you will be needing are flour, sugar, baking powder, any sort of like sunflower oil or vegetable oil, and then you've got 5 eggs, you've got coconut milk, icing sugar, and cocktail fruit. I do have a special ingredient that I do not want to share with you guys because it is within the family secret. That is all the ingredients that you'll be needing today. Of course, I'll be showing how much you will need them, and as well as the description down below for you guys to try it out and see how you think of it, like the dairy-free version. And also, I forgot to just preheat your oven at 165 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. I think roughly you should bake your cake for an hour, but it's always a guesstimate in seeing if that middle is cooked. So let's make a move on. When doing the chiffon cake, there are 2 steps to doing the cake, the batter cake. First, you'll do your dry ingredients first, and then the wet ingredient, and then mix those. But lastly, that's why you kind of have to separate the eggs, because you have to do like a meringue style and then fold it in with the rest of the ingredients. I mean, you'll understand once I'm doing it, but that's the chiffon cake. That's the style to make it fluffy and very, very light as well. So let's go. So the dry ingredients are your flour, baking powder, and sugar. So we're gonna put that aside for now, and now we're gonna basically just have the wet ingredients in one bowl, mix that up, and then soon enough we'll combine it all together. So now for the wet ingredients, we are firstly going to separate the eggs from the yolk to the whites. We're going to have the yolk in the big bowl and then the whites in a smaller one, because that's when we'll be doing the meringue style. Well, not on this bowl, but on a different bowl. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe not. We're just gonna use a different bowl. Oh. After separating the eggs, we're gonna put the egg whites aside, and then what we're gonna do now is add how many of the cooking oil? 6 tablespoons of the cooking oil. And I'm also gonna add a special ingredient that is within the family that I'm not gonna show you, but if you want to make it into like an orange chiffon cake, you can always add like orange zest with a bit of orange juice and stuff like that. You can actually make it into your own, like you can make it into a lemon cake, chocolate cake, or anything. Just add anything all you want. So this is where you can go really like free, but now I'm gonna add my special ingredients. So yeah, when it comes to the zest, you can really kind of just guesstimate how much you want to put in. There's no really like limitations to it. It's more like a guesstimation really, because this is where you can be creative now. So now I'm gonna mix everything. So you've got your dry ingredient, and then I've got my wet ingredient just behind me, so I'm gonna mix them all in. Well, not together yet, but just mix them separately really. Now I'm gonna gradually add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and slowly mix them together. Consistency that you are wanting to have. We're going to put this set aside now because we're going to do the meringue, and this is where you need an actual like hand mixer rather than the little whisk. For the meringue, you will need 6 tablespoons of sugar, but you have to gradually like add it. So now, any of the sugar, we are going to mix the egg whites first. After that is done, we are now going to put the meringue onto the other bowl, but instead of mixing it, we're going to fold it so that the air is still kept, and that's where the chiffon style cake comes from, because of its light and fluffy and the kind of like bouncy effect. Now that's the consistency of the batter. It's very light, very fluffy, and now we're gonna pick a tray to put it in. I think this cake is gonna be cute. Is that quite a lot for this? We'll see. In there. Also don't forget, once you've picked what sort of trays to put your batter in, to put the grease-proof paper underneath. Don't forget to put butter around the tray as well, so that the batter doesn't stick, so when you're like trying to pull it out as well. So that one's kind of finished. I'm gonna have a baby one. I'm hoping this is gonna work, because every time I use this tray, the middle bit doesn't cook, so I have to kind of leave it until it kind of burns down, which I'm always disappointed. But anyways, kind of only put halfway through so that it kind of allows it to kind of cook, well baked if you will. Okay, time to just wait for an hour, but I'm also going to keep checking. But now I think I'm just going to carry on and do the topping. So I'm going to try and do the coconut whipping cream, and then we have fruit cocktails, and I'm going to dice them first. So yeah. Okay, the coconut milk is not the right coconut milk to do the whipping cream, so I am a bit stuck right now, and I don't have the icing sugar either. So those are the two ingredients that I need to do the whipping cream, to have the sort of topping that kind of just you know It is afternoon, excuse the hair. I literally got back from shopping after doing a bit of a workout, hence the gym gear. Anyways, we went, I wanna drop this off. We went to the supermarket and bought the pure creamed coconut one, but with this one you will actually have to, so it comes, bear with me, so it comes in like this, and you will need to have hot water and then dissolve it until it's like fully dissolved, and then this is like what it is. There is some bits there and you have to strain it, and then there are like coconut stuff that comes out. So this is the final product. So with this one I will need to actually put in the fridge, and hopefully it works and actually make it very creamy for me to mix and whip into a cream. This might turn into a tomorrow's thing instead, because I didn't know anything about the coconut whipping. This is my first time actually doing this, so yeah, you'll have to bear with me, and I hope it turns out well.